6 years ago? 6 years ago, she got upset because she had to do stuff on Christmas Day, aside from giving presents, which also she doesn't like doing that either. But she had to actually cook, so figuring that she had the worst of everything possible, giving gifts to people and having to incur gifts from people and then having to make dinner, I figured I would start making dinner. And so I've been doing this for about 6 years, and so this year I'm making beef tenderloin. I got a nice 6.5 pound loin. So it's 3 days till Christmas, so we have to wrap it, or I have to season it, and then re-wrap it and let it sit for 3 days, and then Christmas Day it goes in the oven, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to try to film some of this as I prepare the mush that goes all over the meat. We'll see how I do. Okay, so we have everything, maybe. We've got pepper, lots of it, 1/4 cup, salt, lots of it. This is like 2 cups of salt. This strange mixture is thyme and rosemary. And this is everyone's favorite, minced garlic. And the beef sirloin, or no, sirloin, beef tenderloin. Beef tenderloin, 6 pounds. This is it, right here. It's long. Had it. Blood. Ooh, that's pretty good, huh? At least you know what it was, blood. So, into a butcher that's out by the cows. You might have seen it on my way to work. Decided to go there and check him out, and it was really cool. It was a really cool butcher. They cut it to my spec, tied it together and everything, and they're really cheap, really good. So I gotta clean up this blood. Alright, so unwrapping the bleeding meat. I got the down there.
I never know whether you want, yeah.
So that it's not all bloody everywhere. Raw meat. Vegetarian? Yeah! What's up? What do you think? Good. All you vegetarians are drooling? Gooey mush.
You mean like a paste?
Like a slurry.
Like, like a slurry?
Like a slurpee.
Like a slurry.
A slurpee of spice.
And what are you mixing there?
I already told them. This is the thyme and rosemary, people. Yes. Spoon.
What type of a spoon do you require?
A spoon that doesn't suck. So you gotta mix, put some water in here so I can get the stuff out. This is that person, gave me a couple years ago.
Yeah. Love it. I love the magic bullet. It's one of my most favorite things in this kitchen.
That's interesting. Thyme, rosemary, and water, it goes foamy. Garlic. Not garlic. Garlic is stupid. Now all the garlic people are going to call it, hey, you suck at garlic.
So, do you enjoy making Christmas dinner?
Yeah.
Would you say it makes you
No.
happy?
I knew that was a trap from the beginning. weird. It's foaming.
It
Look
does.
at that. Garlic and water foam. You can make a garlic milkshake. Look at that.
You
That's
can
like-
pretty much make, unless the water.
That's crazy. Look at this.
Unless the water has been distilled and there's absolutely nothing in it, you could.
So you mix your goo. See this? Get a good shot. That's all goodness, and the foamy, and the salt, and the pepper, and the thyme, and the. Wow, that's really salty. Wow, let's see.
Do that again. I missed the.
Really salty. It's supposed to form exactly that. A nice slurry. See the slurry? It's like sleet or. Now we take our fine slurry mixture, or sleet, or wet sand. What's gonna be good?
You fighting with saran wrap.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking awesome. Where'd that?
I hear my name being called.
Is that your name being called?
No.
Rub my meat over here.
I was getting a good shot of the meat
Yeah.
that you're going to be
I'm gonna
rubbing.
rub my meat over here.
And you said you didn't like doing this.
You know what I'm saying? Take one paw and scoop it. They form a nice stripe down the top, like a skunk of goodness. A skunk of spice. This is a skunk of spice. It's like the sandworm.
In case some of the viewers have not guessed by now, my husband is a geek.
If you get that reference, that's a pretty easy reference to get for anybody.
I don't know. Sandworm.
Sandworm.
Now are we talking about Star Wars or Doom? Oh, who loves you, baby?
Took me a second to even think about. No, it's good.
Yes. Why do you love me again? Because I know the difference between sandworm Dune from Dune and sandworms from Star Wars.
It's not really a sandworm.
Star Wars sandworm?
It was a sarlacc pit tongue.
It lived in the sand.
It lived in the sarlacc's mouth. I'm not gonna get into a debate about Star Wars mythology with you. At some point.
The Starlack lived in the sand.
This is true, but that was just like his tongue coming out or a tentacle out of his mouth.
No, his mouth, a big spiky hole in the ground.
I've seen the blueprint for the sarlacc. I have.
You have it in the garage, I am sure. And by the way, when you're talking about living organisms, I don't think it's called a blueprint.
Yeah, I was just gonna correct myself, but I didn't think anyone would be jerking enough.
Ding, 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 ding. I win the jerk prize. Thank you.
Ooh. The Jawas are restless.
Yep, the Jawas are saying, I have to pee, someone come get me out of bed before I pee in it. Alright.
Dang it, my sleeve is falling. Help me. Help me.
You look a little like a
Oh, hurry.
zombie.
Hurry up. Okay. You're getting it good.
Baby.
Okay. We can go over there.
Wait. Okay.
My tray. Oh, look out. You laugh at me, do you?
I didn't laugh at you.
You did.
No, you laughed at you.
Bloody slurry.
Ugh.
I know all the vegetarians out there would like a slippy.
No, no.
So, I think I'm going to be vegetarian. No way.
And this is because you like killing animals and eating them? Or
Because I'm going to be a vegetarian.
no?
Alright, I gotta wrap this.
Alright, well, I gotta go to bed.
Well, you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
What?
This is the part you've been waiting for.
Oh, that's right. The funny.
Funny.
Here comes the funny. My husband arguing with plastic.
I hate saran wrap.
And of course, he doesn't ask the girl who's fairly good with saran wrap standing right here to help. No. That would be silly.
I'm gonna have to double wrap it.
Yes, you are.
Because there's a little spot right there. So it's gonna sit in the fridge, wrapped up. Okay, so there's the piece of meat, all wrapped up, sealed harmonically, or homogeneously, I don't know. So it's ready. Goes into that big white box. 3 days. Christmas Day. Because today is the 22nd. Then it sits there for 3 days and gets gooey and yummy and then it can go in that big white box. And then we'll go from there. So on Christmas Day we will continue the cooking. Well, actually I'm going to cook some stuff on Christmas Eve. But yeah. Alright. So, bye.
So, as a little side note, I had to run back downstairs after dealing with the cupcake.
Not my idea.
The cupcake. That I totally forgot, Dan. There's also Tremors sandworms. And in case you hadn't noticed, I'm just as geeky as my husband.